Yo, what up, Zombie Nation? Welcome back, guys. Today I'm gonna show you easy credit grind method, getting 1.5 mil per hour, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, guys. First thing you need, you go to World Circle, then you go to Europe, Middle East, then you scroll up to Belgium Spa. Scroll all the way till you can find 1 million credits maximum rewards, touring car 800. The vehicle you're going to need, well, it's a doozy, guys. So the vehicle you're going to need is exactly what I have here. You have this Porsche 962C 88. Settings, easy. Let's go all the way to the, as you can see, I've got nothing that I bought extra. No real upgrades on it whatsoever. So let's literally, as you can see, no upgrades literally whatsoever, and it's basically all standard. Make sure you have a set of racing mediums, make sure you have a set of intermediates, and make sure you have a set of racing hard. I'm going to start on racing mediums, and if it rains, we're going to go to intermediates. Put your settings of ECU and performance to 77 each. That should get you just under the 800 mark. Then you'll be 799.84 pp. As you can see, the settings, feel free to pause, copy, screenshot as you want. This is actually everything you're going to need. So now we're going to do either 2 or a 3-stop strategy. Depending on the weather, will depend on what strategy you're going to use. So we're going to start off fuel map 1. Remember, guys, this is 60 minutes long. This is our radar. Start off fuel map 1. Go to radar. First goal, get past those first 3 guys on before the next sector 1. 1, 2 and 3. Goal 1 is done. Goal 2, be top 10 by the end of lap 1. Remember, guys, don't touch anybody. And don't let them touch you, because then you lose your clean race bonus. You're not getting your 1.5. Oh, that was close. These guys always cover 500k here. So in the top 10 now. I'm gonna try to beat this guy to the corner. Almost. On lap 2 you can bump him a little bit. Should be good to go now. Next goal by the end of lap 4 to be number 1. As you guys can see, that's we are number 4 now, so we've got number 3 ahead of us. So let's see if we can overtake these guys before the end of this lap. But like I said, the goal is to be number 1 by end of lap 4. We're still on lap 2, and you're pushing very good. You're making a good time. So I took quite a few cars on the way here. Number 2 in front of us. We use the slipstream to get past him quickly. Up to his left. That almost caught me up. We've got number 1 ahead of us. Remember guys, we're doing a minimum of a 2-stop strategy. 3 stops if all does not go according to plan. All goes according to plan. We're only doing a 2-stop strategy. So we're approaching the tail of number 1. Let's see this lap out and let's try and catch up to him. Using the slipstream, taking more to his right hand side. There we go. Sometimes they push you off the road, then you get a penalty for it. But I'll see you when I change strategy. As you can see, we're starting to approach our pit window, strategic pit window, should I say, for the first pit stop. Looking on the radar on the bottom right, you'll see some clouds moving over. Don't see any rain as yet, so we might have to extend our racing 1 or 2 laps. Depending on if there's rain or not, and then depending on the rain, we're going to change tires for other, if it's going to rain, intermediates or full wets. If there's going to be no rain, I'm going to switch to hards. That is the strategy. I'm going to show you now, I'm still on fuel map 1. See, we're still on fuel map 1. And we can still do some laps on this fuel level we've got. So we've got 5.8 laps we can still do. So 5.8 laps gonna give us a bit of distance. When you get to about lap 7, lap 8, you should start entering the pit window really soon. If there's rain in the air, usually by lap 7 or 8 you pit. If there's nothing, you can push to 10 or 12 laps, then pit. By that time, 10, 11, you're more or less out of fuel already. That's why I say you go to fuel map 1, because it gives you a lack of boost. As you can see, we're 38 seconds lead from number 2. So that's at least 1 full pit stop. That is refueling and changing tires. So we've got 5.5 laps to go. So if everything goes according to plan and there's no rain, we will be pitting at about lap 9 or lap 10. That is the goal. Then that should see us through to more or less see us through to the end. We might have to pit again for fuel at the end, but we're going to change our fuel mapping and see how much it has got approved and how far it can get us. Just remember guys, this is the new update. I think it's 1.71 or something. This new update of August 2026 has changed a lot of physics. So that's the best money grinding method I have found that worked pre this update and also on this update. So let's check our radar again. See that clouds are starting to move in like vertically now. Starting to become, okay, it's dark. I was going to say starting to become dark. It's dark now. Lights have come on. We're still winging it. Tires are still good. Our fuel is still good. Doesn't look like much rain is in the air, so we'll see you when we change the pit. So we're coming up behind the back marker right about now, and this is going to be lap 9. We still have enough fuel, so we're going to still continue. But this is going to be our last lap. This is going to be our in lap for the pit. Let's go back to the fuel, the radar. You can see it's a little bit moisture on the ground. There's no rain in the forecast, so if you look at the moisture meter top bottom left, you see there's some moisture on the track. I don't see rain, so I don't know where this moisture is coming from. Where it's like there's like dew or something. Let me just pass this guy. So we're going to use a different view. Yeah, so this tells me there's rain. But the radar tells me there's no rain. I zoomed in and there's nothing there. Remember, the rain is going to influence how many pit stops you do. So now I'm thinking, should I not go for intermediate tires? Because my original plan is to do hard tires. As you can see, a lot of people have already come into the pit stops, dove into the pit lane. See, here's nothing. So I know that section on the top seems to be a little bit moist, or a little bit of rain fluttering about. Some cloud cover. Nothing too serious, you know what? Let's stick to plan A, dry track. First, we got some moisture on the track, but the hards should work on this. But this getting to the point where it's a balance between hard and intermediates. So let's go to the end and dive into the pit lane. And I reckon let's put on the hards. Pull the fuel up all the way, and let's change our fuel mapping while we're at it. I'm going to go fuel mapping 4. You can go 3 or 5 or 4. It's your choice. I'm going to 4. There's difference between 3 and 4 is nothing, but between 4 and 5 there's a difference. So let's go hard and let's refuel this baby. Make it go all the way to the top. It's because she's thirsty. So we've got 39 minutes remaining of this race. We made it to 10 laps for a first pit stop. I usually get about 24, 25 laps, sometimes 28 laps, so 10 laps is more or less in the middle. Not exactly center, but it's more or less in the middle. There goes the hards. Come on guys, be quick of the fuel. You could have refueled while changing the tires, man. You're wasting my time and yours. Alright, let's go, 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 go. The words I miss so much on Formula 1. And let's go, go, go at Hockenheim. Look, Schumacher in the lead. Yeah, I miss those days, man. So be careful not to clip those pit lanes on the way in and on the way out. They will penalize the hell out of you. Especially in the dark, it's so difficult to see. So let's see where the fuel mapping has stabilized. So far it's stable to 4.2. We're using quite a bit of energy as well over here. Let's get the fuel mapping 3. This will give us a little bit more power. Still the same fuel, plus minus, give it take half a lap. So if we come in on lap 20, we can go down to our medium tires again and put fuel just for 6-7 laps. Then it should be enough to continue to the end. So as I say guys, we're going to do a 2-stop strategy, maybe a 3. If rain happens, you can work on a 3-stop strategy. If there's no rain and the track remains dry or as dry as now, you can get away with a 2-stop strategy. Pull up a lead in the beginning before your first stop, come out of the pit lane and you're still in the lead. And I'm still in the lead. Was it a minute 4 seconds? So I'm still well way ahead. Looks like we're approaching another car at the back, another back marker. That's a back mark we overtook earlier. and then it dives into the pits. So we'll be back with the next pit stop or strategy change. Oh, I've purchased some more back markers, I'm sure I said back markers, but for me it's back markers, but it's front end drivers. So as you can see, we've got number 3 ahead of us. We're in lap 17 and our fuel is looking good. We've got 4 laps of fuel left, but we're not going to do it so long. I forgot to brake earlier now. That's getting a blue flag as well. So the weather has held up so far. It's been a dry race. So it's a dry race. 2-stop strategy is the way to go. You can do one, but you never know what the weather's going to do. If it's going to just suddenly pour down of rain, that's why I suggest start off on mediums, not hards. Fuel mapping 1, first 10 laps, fuel mapping 3, next 10 laps on hards, and then we're going to go change the fuel mapping strategy as well. So we get, so this is number 2, so this is the guy that's technically behind me. So if I overtake him, then I've lapped the whole field. I just need to lap myself. There we go. The whole field has been lapped now. Yeah, blue flag. Because he didn't move up the racing line, that's why I bumped him, because he did not listen. So it's a bit overcast, but misty. So we're going to change our tyres. No, we're not going to change our tyres. Correction, we're not changing tyres. Our tyres is on hard, so we're still good. We got 5, 6, 7. We got about 7 laps left out of the race, and we got 17 minutes. So I'm wondering, should I not go for another set of hards or mediums? But so far I'm not changing my tyres. I'll only be fueling up, but not this lap, the next lap. So sit with me, take a ride with me, watch me overtake these back markers again for the second time, and we're going to dive into the pit lane where we come around again. So see back and markers number 20, 19, 18 and 7. Thanks for helping me to stop. A little stoppy assistance. Put that corner there. Yes, the blue flag is supposed to move the racing line, dude. Not me move the racing line. So we're gonna come around again. It's gonna be lap number 20, and we're gonna have 3 laps remaining of fuel. And we're just going to quit. And we're going to change our fuel mapping as well. We're going to go back down to fuel mapping 1. So you see our tyres are probably about 20% used. So 20% used in 10 laps. Definitely going to last another 5. Now you're going to say, but what if there's time left over at the end? Like a minute or 20 seconds or whatever left over. Well, we're 2 minutes 30 ahead. By the time we finish our pit stop strategies completely and come around again, and it's close to the end, we'll probably be about another minute more better off than we are now. Probably about 3 minutes to 3 minutes 30, 3 minutes 50 ahead, depending on what we do, depending on what the second driver does. And then I'll show you what we're going to do if there's any time left over. If there's no time left over, we're going to continue. If there's time left over, I'll show you something else. A nice beautiful trick. We're going to have this last sector and a half about. We're going to finish this sector here. I think we've got 1 sector left as far as I know. Yeah. So we're going to just flip the sector here. We're slower than we are than our best time, which was on lap 4 or 5. That's quite a long time ago. So we've already completed 19 laps on this fuel mapping and on the tyres. So let's go. I almost changed the wrong thing there. Go back down to fuel mapping 1. Gonna dive into the pit lane. We got 3 laps remaining. Do not change tyres, thank you. Give me a fuel tank of petrol, a fuel tank of gas. We're still on hard. I'd say looks about 15-20% used of our tyres. This takes so long. Does anybody know why this is taking so long? Oh, while you're figuring that out, take a minute to smash the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you never miss when I go live or when I upload again. And also share my content, guys. Buy some merch. Check this description box below for the links. Buy some merch, do some donations to the channel as we pull out. See, it doesn't take that long. You could have guys go smash the subscribe button, ring the bell. Also bought some merch in the time this pit stop is taken. See, we're on fuel map 1. The road looks a bit wet, but according to the moisture meter, it's not wet. It just looks wet. Don't clip this. There we go. And I'll see you guys at the end. So this is either going to be our last lap or our second last lap. You see, we've done 24 laps now. We're probably going to do 25, maybe 26 we might get in. So stick with me for the last 4.5 minutes. Look at what I'm doing and enjoy the ride. As you guys can see, plenty of blue flags waving like a sea. Look like waves in the ocean. Number 13, good lap number 13. Second or third time I've taken this beach. 2 minutes 31 ahead. But comfortably in the lead. Comfortably. But circuit lap times are not as fast as they were in the beginning. But then again, I'm using hard tires now and not the mediums. So quite a big difference in times. You're a lot slower on hard compounds than you're on mediums or on soft. You're a heck of a lot slower on intermediate and wet. Full wet, you're very slow. Yeah. The difference between between wet tires and medium racing tires, you're looking at about 7 to 8 seconds, sometimes 12. Especially on this lap, on this circuit I say. So yeah, if you start off on mediums, you'll be nice and quick. If it rains like hectically and you go to full wet, expect about a 12-second delay in your lap time, right? So it looks like we might squeeze in one more lap, and it's either we're going to run out of time before we get to the finish line, or we are going to be just in time or have a few seconds to spare, like 3 to 5. Doing what I want to do is not advisable right about now. If I was 4 minutes ahead, I would have shown you guys a different method, but I don't think it's going to be worth my while to do what I want to do now. But when we come through at the end, we'll see how much time is left over. It's going to be under 2 minutes. Doing it laps at 2 minutes 20 seconds. We don't have 2 minutes 20 available for us, so I might as well just tell you now. Whatever I do when I come around and I see there's 20 seconds left or 30 seconds left, I look at my time and I see, okay, I'm comfortably in the lead. I park my car just before the finish line on the first row, behind the finish line. I park my vehicle there, keep the brakes in, wait until the time runs out. As soon as I get to 1 second, and go big accelerator, cross the line with 1 or 2 seconds over the time limit, and it's done. It's easy. But I'm not going to stand there hanging around now for more than 2 minutes and possibly have these guys catch up to me or knock me over the track. And then an hour's worth of work is done for. It looks like it's getting nice and hot outside now. My dog's tongue is hanging out. It's winter, but it's a husky, it's always getting hot. You see the sun's coming out now, so which is nice. And so winter in Africa, we always have sun. Either way, winter or summer, always have sun. It's just that in the summer it's a lot hotter than in the winter. Even though we have sun in the winter here in Africa, it's not hot. It's a cold sun. Talking about the sun, did you guys hear that South Africa has their own space agency? Yeah, like NASA and stuff. We have this African Space Agency. That's true. Yeah, it's true. We're also now building our own spaceship, space rocket. We're going to be the first country to put a man on the sun. Yeah, you heard that right. When the announcement was made from the South African government, NASA told the South African government, hey, you're crazy, man. You guys will burn up before you get even close to the sun. And what was the response of our government? They were, no, you're trying to stop it. We go at night. Okay, final lap. We ran out of time. Who's this one? That's number 10. Number 9. My favorite energy. Guys, please sponsor me if you're watching. We're done, guys. And this is how you're going to make easy cash. You see, 1 lap minimum. 1.5 mil, guys. You see that? 1.5 mil. And at the 24-hour clean race bonus. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, if you like that, smash the subscribe button. Ring the bell for notifications if you haven't done so already. Also, share this content. And guys, don't forget, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.